No, Theodric Niberian, not Theo Barrington. I know what you're talking about, though. Theodric Niberian is the leader of A6.
Papa Theo.
Somebody's reading the leather-bound journal again.
I've never read that.
It has like no information in it. It's very basic.
All right, we are falling off on this side. Let me just mark it right here. If you're into story, it's all right, I guess. Apes together strong.
I forgot to repair. It should be okay. Imagine having your crafters at max level, brought to you by the Lazy Gang.
I'll literally do it for you. I will literally make you like turn in kits. They're so easy.
Bet.
Just set aside one of these days when we're not doing BA, and I'll make you kits.
Please don't. It's so expensive.
They're not. It takes like five items to level once or twice now. They changed the leaves, so you only need like a third of what you needed before. I'll do
It's pretty cheap now. I mean, like you could do it in less than $1 mil for each of them. So 800k times like 8.
And I have all the mats to make them. I make kits for money. I can make you a leaf kit on the house. You'll pay me in DE healing, but... One session for every crafter I get to 80.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, she said yes!
Okay. That's fine. You better be keeping count, though.
I'll do 2s to 1 for you, okay? 2s to 1. Two classes to 80 is one session of DE healing.
Okay, that's fair. I consent to these terms.
God. Just so you guys know, DE healers are very, very hard to come by. If you know what DE is, you'll know what a DE healer is.
DE stands for Double Edge. Double Edge is a stacking buff that tanks or melee can use to increase their damage up to 16 stacks while simultaneously bleeding out of every orifice in their...
Yes, so to be a DE healer, it is implied that you are really, really good at keeping people alive for a long time. Alright, so when you're ready, please go ahead and jump off on the A marker. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to Earth. We will be meeting on Earth. He opens up with a tank buster that's going to be Thrice Call. Anytime you see Thrice Call healers, just know that that is a tank buster. Tanks, you can also go ahead and just mitigate for this. Following this will be either Legend Carver or Legend Spinner. Legend Carver is a large circular AoE around him. Legend Spinner is a large donut AoE around him. For Carver, we're going to move out, and for Spinner, we're going to go underneath him. Now, the thing with these two mechanics is that they happen one after another. So if he starts off with Carver, he will follow it with a Spinner. If he starts off with Spinner, he will follow it with a Carver. The only time he doesn't do this is if he is in Mythcall. Because then, instead of him doing the opposite, the Spears will do the same thing. As long as you're paying attention to callouts, it won't be an issue. It is pretty simple get in and out mechanic. The caller will be saying in and out, hug him or hug a spear. That's pretty much all of the callouts for his main mechanic, which is Mythcall and the Carver and Spinner spears. Now, following maybe 2 sets of Mythcall and spears, as well as Carver and Spinner, he will also cast Pitfall and Gravity Ball. So Pitfall and Gravity Ball are pretty much going to be targeted on random people in the party. The whole goal is that we will all be in the center at this time. For Pitfall, it is a large proximity AoE, so get away from that. At the same time as Pitfall, there will be Gravity Ball. Gravity Ball is that giant floating rock that falls from the sky and follows that one person and, kind of pushes everyone out of the way. So if you have that very large Gravity Ball marker, move to the south away from the party. Everyone else should be moving away from the proximity in the center. Around this time of the fight, Art should be dead, or he should be at 1%, so also turn yourself to defensive Magia at that point. Once Art is at 1%, we're waiting for Owain to die, because they both have to die at the same time.
You forgot Gios.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Legendary Gios is actually going to follow the third set of Spinner and Carver. So with Legendary Gios, pretty much you're going to see a large AoE marker on the ground. It's going to be red. The caller will say to stop moving. Stop moving when you're out of the marker. Don't stop moving in the marker. Following the marker, the ground will turn red and black. During this, if you move, you will be hit with a bleed and heavy, which will cause moving out of the following AoE to be a lot more difficult. So when Legendary Gios comes out, you'll see a large red marker on the ground. Get out of it and then stop moving, because following that, the floor will turn red. If you move, you'll get hit with heavy and bleed. When the caller says it's okay to move, you can feel free to move out of the line blue DPS. Blue AoE marker. He should die around this time, if not during the Pitfall and Gravity Ball section. But again, once he is at 1% health, go ahead and set yourself to defensive Magia, because your DPS is no longer important. The only thing left to do is to respect mechanics. If there are any questions, feel free to ask now. We'd prefer that you guys ask us now than later when you're dead on the floor. All right, no questions. I'm going to go ahead and head down and get a pull time. Please go ahead and establish a main tank for this side. Go and get that pull time for us.
Who wants some main tank? Finless, do you want a main tank? Again?
Sure.
Okay. Finless Gyotsu is a main tank. If you are not him, please turn your tank stance off. I don't know who's calling. I could, but I'm also healing, and that requires brain power. I think Soft is calling, but if he doesn't want to, I can.
If Soft doesn't want to, I can.
You sure?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just grieving. It's not a big deal.
Right.
I won't be at the top anymore, but
I won't be on the top of the damage anymore.
But
All right, pull time is 350 hours in.
Okay, full time is 350. Who's calling this?
I can call out. So the reason why it's 350 is because Momo is building up focus stacks, and
Why?
I don't know.
we have a round 2 of someone doing ham on Owain?
I don't. Yeah, the fact that you went ham and DE chained Owain blows my mind. I won't lie.
And we have a second?
All right, Light will be doing callouts. Finless. I'm sorry, I will be doing callouts. Finless Gyosatsu. Gyotsu will be our main tank, so go ahead and clear comms. We will be pulling at 50. Eorzean. LB2s will be at 48. LB1s will be at 49. All right, we have about 10 seconds until the pull. Tanks, please make sure your tank stances are off unless you are the main tank. Tanks, main stance is off. LB2s. LB1s. Mains tank, establish aggro. Alright, we're going to start off with Thrice Call, which is going to be a tank buster. Following this will be Legend Carver or Legend Spinner. Be prepared to move in or out. In. Following this is out. Move out. Please center the boss. Raid wide. Healers, shield and heal. Following this will be Myth Call. I will say the direction of the spears. Shields, I'm sorry, spears are in inner cardinals. Be prepared to move in or out. Out. Following this, hug him. In, as close as you can. This will be another raid wide. Followed by a tank buster. More spears coming out. Keep an eye out. Spears are in cardinal positions. This will be an out. I'm sorry, this will be in then out. In then out. Hug a spear. Alright, go ahead and set yourself to defensive magia. Stop moving. Stop moving. Very good fight. There's one death. So, can I have a healer? Did they proc?
They did proc.
Alright, they did proc. Alright, so everyone go ahead and start moving up. There is a trap at the very top of the second set of stairs, so make sure that you are waiting for the Perceptor or the tank to take that first. We do have a Perceptor. Our Perceptor today will be Hackneil for our side. Hackneil Abaddon. So if I can get a tank to please watch over Hackneil as he is percepting in this next room, I will go ahead and assign Taicho Gremory. Can you please watch over
Yes.
Hackneil as he is percepting?
Sure.
Thank you very much. Alright, so Taicho Gremory will be watching over the Perceptor on our side. We will be getting a lot of pings just now. We will be moving up and hugging the right wall. Hug the right wall. There still are traps.
This one. Oh, there's two actually.
There's actually 4 in this room, so keep an eye out for that. The 2 on this side have been found. Please go ahead and pick up the chest. These chests, again, are individual. These chests are individual, so make sure that you are opening up your own chest. So, welcome back to the middle. How you guys do on your side?
No deaths.
No death,
Yep.
right? Very good. We had 1 death, but we did proc or remembered, so it's all good. Alright, so there are still 2 traps in this room. Gentle reminder, the chest is individual. You must pick up your own chest. Tanks, please have your tank stances on and defensive magia on as well. All tanks should be in defensive and in tank stance. We're going to go ahead and start pulling. First things first, we're going to pick up that sprite that's coming our way. So tanks, please pick up the sprite. Everyone else, please burn it down. There is still a trap in that corner right by the Magus, so be careful. Tanks, we're going to go ahead and pull the Calcabrina and get that out of the way first. So pull the Calcabrina, burn it down. If you have death, go ahead and use it. Very good death. Alright, there's 2 Maguses to the side here. Tanks, go ahead and pull these 2 Maguses. Off tanks, be prepared to pick up any strays that are pulled. There is a trap on this location, so please, Perceptors, start looking for the trap. Everyone else, thank you very much. Trap found. There's still 1 more trap in this room. Do not move anywhere towards the Gastron Plest.
That Botan going off really scared me.
He is over there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let's pull the Centaur first. Tanks, go ahead and pull the Centaur. Healers, and those who have sleep, please wait until you see Berserk to cast it. Just like that. There you go. Very good. Fantastic. Alright. So tanks, we're gonna go ahead and start by pulling. You know what? Let's get that next centaur out of the way so we can focus on the magus. So go ahead, pull that centaur, burn it down. Same thing. If it casts berserk, cast sleep. Until then, do not cast it.
Good death.
Nice
Very
death.
good death. Let's actually go ahead and wait for this Geshimpest to come down. We're gonna pull the Geshimpest first. There might be some ads coming with it, so off tanks, please be prepared to pick up any stragglers.
Yeah,
Main
just
tank,
in the
please
leads. It does
There you
not
go.
interrupt.
Oh yeah,
those,
perfect.
Thankfully.
Thankfully, yeah.
Once the Maguses are pulled, I'll put Intercept again.
Yes. Once the Maguses have been pulled, you can find the last trap. These Maguses may come all three at once, so tanks, be careful to pick it up.
The right one is safe.
Alright,
Oh, there it is. I didn't even
all
get it.
traps have been found.
Please keep an eye on the Maguses.
These traps do
Very-
give a vulnerability and bleed. You're not going to want to step in it.
It is a 10-minute vulnerability, so please be careful. And there's a whole minute or 30 seconds of bleed, so that's annoying as well.
Alright, very good. So again, gentle reminder, if you didn't grab the chest at the back of the room, please grab it. It is individual loot, so you have to pick up the chest on your own. Welcome back to Ride-In, for those of you who before, and for those of you who are new, welcome to Ride-In. Again, this is going to be a very call-out heavy fight. I will be doing explanations. Party leaders, go ahead and start marking the waymarks for this Ride-In fight. If you are new to this fight, there are 4 waymarks on this fight that are very important that you should be paying attention to. If you are firing a gun, please stop. Or mute yourself.
Fireworks in the background.
Come on, Machina, just calm
I was
down.
gonna calm down eventually.
I actually
No.
thought I was heading against the keyboard. Babora!
Whoever's marking, that is not correct.
That
It's-
is not.
It's who's marking on my side? Stop. A is going to be to the left of Raiden. B is going to be behind Raiden. C is going to be directly to the right of Raiden. And D is going to be on top of us on the party. Alright, so Raiden, this is a very call-out intensive fight. Please go ahead and pay attention to the call-outs for this fight. They are very important, and they will save you. There is an infographic on Raiden's timeline posted in Group Chat 3 if you're interested in following along with me. This is... I hate this fight.
You could just make it simple.
This is Headless Horseman plus Head. He starts off with a raid-wide AoE. Spirits of the Fallen. Healers, keep an eye out for Spirits of the Fallen. If he is casting Spirits of the Fallen, it does do a lot of raid-wide damage. Make sure to shield, mitigate, and heal for this. Following this will be the first and only tank buster in this entire fight. This is Shingan. So Shingan is going to be his main tank buster. Just prepare to mitigate for that. During Shingan, the tank should start moving him to the back of the arena towards B, because he will start casting Thundercall afterwards. Thundercall, the edges of the arena will no longer be safe. Do not touch the edges, you will die. While the tank is pulling it back, I also expect the healers, casters, ranged, to start moving back to max casting distance. Because following Thundercall, he will also cast Ame no Sakahoko. Ame no Sakahoko is a large circular AoE around him. You will want to be out of it. If you are hit by it, you will die. If you don't die after being hit by it, you will be stunned for 30 seconds, possibly. If you are stunned for that 30 seconds, the next one, mechanic specifically, will kill you. Following Ame no Sakahoko, he will jump onto a random person on the party. The party will be stacked up for this. Just a little reminder, during the Ame no Sakahoko cast, about halfway through, even before halfway through, the caller will tell the melee DPS to move back towards the group, because following Ame no Sakahoko, he will jump on top of a random person and cast Whirling Zantetsuken. For Whirling Zantetsuken, you must be in his hitbox. It is a large donut AoE that takes up the entirety of the arena. The only safe place during that specific AoE is in his hitbox. So stand under the horse when told to stand under the horse. Alright, so after Thunder Call, Ame no Sakahoko, and Whirling Zantetsuken will be a very important mechanic called Ball Lightning and Lateral Zantetsuken. So for Ball Lightning, we're all going to move to the center of the arena after whirling Zantetsuken. At the center of the arena, he will disappear and reappear on either A or C. If you are marked currently, he will move onto A or C. The caller will say to look at him. So if the caller says look at A, he is standing on A, you face your camera towards A. If the caller says look at C, he's standing on C, you face your camera towards C. Because following this, we will also be baiting balls at the same time. Yes, Thunderball, or Ball Lightning, whatever it's called, will be baited directly beneath us while he is casting his lateral Zantetsuken. So, when he is on a side, the caller will say left or right. Raiden will swing his sword around, do some magic stuff, and point it in the direction. We are going to be moving in the opposite direction of the sword. At the same time, we'll be baiting the Ball Lightning in the middle of the arena. It is imperative, or it is suggested that you cast Sprint right before this. If you run in the wrong direction, or if you're unsure of which direction to run, and you see that the Ball Lightning AoEs have been spawned beneath you, you can run at him, and then adjust your direction during the run, as long as you stay out of the center of the arena where the Ball Lightning will be baited. If you get killed by the Ball Lightning and you're on the side that he casts lateral Zantetsuken, A, you get killed by the Ball Lightning, B, your remembered procs, and C, you die again because of lateral Zantetsuken. So it's the most important part is moving out of the Thunder Ball Lightning, whatever AoEs on the ground, and then get into the correct side. So first thing you want to do is make sure you're out of the center, and then adjust to the side. There is a bit of delay between him casting his sword to the direction and him actually doing the attack. Alright, so after the lateral Zantetsuken, he will go directly into another Spirits of the Fallen. This is going to be another raid-wide AoE. Healers mitigate and heal as necessary. Following this will be Lancing Bolt. So following that will be a soft spread. Everyone will just kind of spread around. Take a look to see if you have the marker. If you have the large circular marker, it's going to be very obvious. Please take it to the edges of the arena. Do not stack these together. They do lots of damage. Again, just try to keep them separated as possible and just do it along the edges of the arena. Once these do fall, you will take damage, and then these spears will now become adds that we have to burn down. This is a soft enrage. Before he finished casting, we do have to, burn down the adds. So please focus on the adds when they do come down. Lancing Bolt is followed by another raid-wide AoE. So it's going to be raid-wide AoE, Lancing Bolt, burn down the spears, followed by another raid-wide AoE. After that next set of mechanics will be Booming Lament. Booming Lament is going to be a large telegraphed AoE on the ground. The thing about Booming Lament is that after the telegraph disappears, do not move in right away. It is a delayed AoE. You will still take damage if you move in right after the telegraph. Following Lancing Bolt will be Cloud to Ground. So Cloud to Ground, he will cast Exo Flares on A, B, C, or D. He'll cast Exo Flares throughout the entire map, but the first one will be on A, B, C, or D. If you see the first Exo Flare, call it. The entirety of the party will move behind it and stand behind it after it moves forward. This is going to be our safe spot for the next set of mechanics. The next set of mechanics following Cloud to Ground will be Bitter Barbs. He will be casting AoEs beneath us, and at the same time he will be connecting 8 people together. So 4 pairs will be tethered together. After this, you're going to want to break it, so it's going to be distance based, so just run away from the other tether if you see that you are tethered. While this is happening, there will be a lot of AoEs on the ground. There will be a lot of Exo Flares moving towards the center. It's just important that you break that tether as soon as you can and start dodging the AoEs. Following Cloud to Ground will be another Whirling Zantetsuken. So after the Cloud to Ground is all set, you break the tethers, move underneath Raiden because he will be doing the large donut AoE again. Following this will be more AoEs, and then another set of Cloud to Ground, which is going to be the Exo Flares. He should be dead before the second set of Exo Flares come out. But just in case, again, pay attention to where the Exo Flares are coming out. Call it out if you see it, and we'll go do the second one. But we should be killing him before that second set. So, party leaders, go ahead and do ready checks. If there are any questions, please let me know now. It's better that you ask me now while we are not fighting the boss, than afterwards and you're on the floor dead.
I have a DC and ice.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and wait for that. Who would like to do callouts for Raiden?
Momo said he wanted to.
All right, Momo's gonna wait. I thought Momo was gonna.
DE chaining is
What's up?
Are you
I'm
DE
chaining as
chaining?
well, yeah.
All right, so he's gonna be doing DE chaining and calling out Raiden at the same time. Because of that, I'm gonna have a secondary caller just in case.
I'll back him up.
All right, we're gonna have Little Monster as a secondary caller just in case. Can I have a main tank step up?
Eh,
Who's the main tank for the Raiden
Vanilla.
fight?
Apparently, Vanilla
Oh.
Cake Wisp wants
okay,
to
Vanilla
do
is-
main tank.
All right, Vanilla Cake Wisp would like to be the main tank. So all of the tanks, if you are not main tank, if you are not Vanilla Cake Wisp, your main tank, I'm sorry, your tank stance should be off.
Vanilla, you need to open up with provoke and multiple range attacks.
Yes. Also, Toby, I'm gonna ask you to not pull until 5 seconds after the pull.
I'm sorry, I have a development waiting on a dancer. Ain't happening, Chief.
DC
Oh
is
my
back.
God. All right, Vanilla Cake Wisp, I'm going to have to ask you to provoke, and then spam your shield lob maybe once or twice or 3 times, and
Three
then
times.
open up. Yeah, 3 times. You're yeah.
Tomahawk.
Wait, Vanilla is a warrior or a paladin? Oh, okay,
Warrior.
paladin. Or warrior.
Tomahawk.
So please spam your Tomahawk 3 times directly into your Storm Zai combo. You should have established aggro by then, so just in case. Toby is gonna go ham. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, lightning ready.
Ice
Oh.
is ready.
I'm just
Wind
waiting
is
for the
ready.
lightning is ready because I'm
Wind is
need to
ready
establish a pull time for the.
Earth ready,
Water
wind,
is ready.
fire. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set the pull time for 10 Eorzean. We're gonna have a bit of time to get ready. 10 Eorzean will be the pull time. So if you need to build up focus stacks, go ahead and build up focus stacks.
Oh, I've already been at 16 throughout your entire explanation, Stu.
All right, so Momo will be doing the callouts for the fight. The main tank will be Vanilla Cake Wisp. Gentle reminder: if you're not the main tank, have your tank stances off.
Taking this time to dance.
Don't worry, if you see the boss turns around and then turn back to vanilla, presumably I am dead.
Presumably you are dead. Yeah, it has happened multiple times before. I have been on the receiving end of that death.
Despite the fact dying here doesn't change the fact that I can't do callouts. I can keep
Correct.
going despite being
Yeah,
dead.
I've done Raiden callouts while dead.
Yes.
It was my first time doing Raiden callouts.
We have an
Monster
excuse.
needs.
Alright, I will be your caller! The loud wagon.
No.
Greetings.
The voice of BA.
The voice of BA, yes. Oh, there goes my shell and protect.
Nice.
Alright.
The mythical.
The myth, the legend.
Thank you.
Where's that click?
Sorry, if you can tell me to stop.
Click, click. I can do it too.
Click,
I
click.
can do it too.
Max, can you make your technical step come out at 10-5?
He's planning it out.
Takes this shit seriously.
Mate, I'm prepared.
Sir Dragoon, you wanna, do this as well? Maybe an Astro you want a card from?
Here comes for Little and Momo.
Initiate your technical step now, Buttwax. Get it ready.
Okay.
Alright! LB2s. LB1s. Main tank. Establish that aggro now! Alright, first attack is going to be a raid-wide damage coming out very, very shortly. Raid-wide damage coming out now. Get those shields out. Pushing out next is a tank buster. Get that main tank alive. Thundercold will be coming out next in approximately 5 seconds from now. The outsides will no longer be safe. Casters, ranged, anyone who is ranged, please move to max casting range. Melee, begin moving out. Stack underneath the horse. Underneath the horse. In his hitbox. To the middle. Move to the middle of the arena. He's at C. Please look at him. Right. We are going to the right. And back in. Get those shields ready. Another raid-wide damage is coming out in 5 seconds. Raid-wide damage coming up. Lancing bolts, soft spread to see if you have it. If you have it, please take it to the edges of the map. Lancing bolts are out, take it through the corners. That's an overlap. Burn nose down. Burn down the street lightnings. Back in. Next attack is going to be a Spirit of the Fallen. Raid-wide damage coming out in 4 seconds. Get those shields up. Booming Lament. Get out, stay out. Cloud to ground. Cool if you see it. Coming out now. They are at C. Please get up and stack behind the first one. Up behind the first one. Bitter Bobs are coming out. Get ready. Bitter Bobs are out. Now, begin moving. Break your tethers. Don't get too far away from him. Get in under him. Get in under him now. Under him now. Good work.
Very good.
It took every fiber of my being not to laugh during that.
What?
The voice!
Momo has
Momo?
a great voice.
Momo's the best.
It's amazing, but
I
took a
enjoy that
lot.
as well. The reason he is the siren.
Did someone insult Momo? What the hell?
There is one death, so everyone please clear the floor, unless you are a healer.
It wasn't an insult, it was
We
compliment.
Remember to grab your chests. They are individual.
Oh, wait, 2
If
deaths.
you do not grab it, you are losing out on 6 fragments.
And a chant of.
You did great, Momo, don't get me
It
wrong.
looks like everyone did proc. Good job, guys. You guys did really
There's
good.
no trap near the entrance.
Did anyone log that, by the way?
He really wants those logs.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I
Let's
saw
see how
you
it
drop
did.
you at the end. I don't know.
Alright, so
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ran out of chains.
I'm pulling.
tanks, please make sure your tank stances are on. Tanks, please make sure your tank stances are on and your defensive magia is set to auto.
Where's that gutter?
There is one trap in here, Perceptor. Please go ahead and start percepting. I did assign Taicho Gremory to the Perceptor Guardian, so you can go ahead and start percepting whenever you're ready, Hackneil.
I'm pulling the eye.
Not near the entrance.
Dan's coming.
Oops, grab on me, grab on me.
Very good.
Careful. Toaster's coming.
Found it, found it.
Alright, very good. Trap has been found.
Watch the eye.
Taco's coming down. Please keep an eye on her. Taco's now being pulled. Pop death if you have it. Good death.
Go ahead and pull the Bibliotath.
Refrigerator.
Thank you. Alright, one more. Go ahead and get that.
God, I'm hungry.
You should have food.
I don't want food right now. Gaining, mom.
Alright, let's hear it. Left, right, center.
Left.
Floor.
Right.
I go right.
Wow.
I say right.
Oh!
Center.
Cake ate it. Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
What happened?
What? Yeah, what happened?
Cake just ran to it.
Someone just ate it and died. Where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
Did they return?
Did it insta return?
Where's the dead body that was just here?
They returned.
What?
Oh no.
Was it that ate it?
Wait.
No.
I have.
Well, okay, so what happened was Alala charged in and ate the trap and died.
Wait, no, which Lala?
It was Cade.
It was Cade.
Are you doing that to torment Toby? Speak up now. Do you know his obsession with Lala?
Oh man. Okay, so next time
siren's
you
dead.
die, you don't have to return. It's
Please do
okay.
not go forward. Please do not move forward. Please stop moving forward. There's
Everyone, please get out of the hallway. The only people that should be there are Gremory.
Not the white
tank.
mage that's running up.
Yeah. They are whatchamacallit. They're looking for
I call him
perception.
spotter.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
fucking angry now. Out of my way, Cake Wisp! This bitch is mine!
Aggressive.
Oh, dancers do not use standard step. White mages do not use a size in this hallway. The walls are paper thin. Please imagine they're not there. You will probably pull a ton of enemies.
Sprite has been pulled. Sprite has been pulled. Thank you.
Sprite. Interrupt Sprite, please. Stun works too.
Alright, rage is over. I'm good.
Thank God.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
red code.
Hey, Toby. Lala's just stupid.
That's not very
Why
nice.
be so mean?
Hey, monster, what am I?
Stupid.
No, I'm a Lalafell.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Wow, it's gonna be another slap from me, buddy.
That's not very nice.
No,
Where's Matt?
no. We love our Lalafells here. Don't listen to him.
Hey, you,
don't.
you
Shit.
better not say you don't
That's-
love the Lalas.
Did
That's fine.
lightning run out of refresh? Because I just realized my Magi is at 0.
Oh, what?
Where's the chest?
We were looking for it.
Oh, I thought we found it.
Go ahead and start moving and looking for the
I
chest.
have a DC again on ice.
There's nothing in the first two rooms.
Looks clear.
Lightning looks fine.
My Magi has never actually hit 0 before. It turned like a really scary shade of red.
Looks clear.
Oh, it's not in water for once.
You guys want to go ahead and start with the wind and the lightning rooms? It doesn't seem like it's in water. Is it in ice, Momo?
Do you think
It's
we
not
should
in
do
water
that?
or ice. Give me a minute.
Oh, it's
Might
in
be
fire.
It's in fire.
It's fire. Fire.
Chest?
Yeah, chest on
is
fire.
in
Fire's fire. Once everyone's here, I'm gonna start pulling all of the mobs.
No, just run in there. Honestly, all tanks just run in there. Someone just
Bro, jukebox isn't funny.
run in, run in. Tanks
It
pull
wasn't
everything.
me.
I need help. Need help.
Not funny.
It wasn't me.
Uh huh.
What is a jukeboxing? Is that
Jukeboxing
just what you call
when-
pulling AV?
When you
Yeah.
pull AV and then reset the room so the music keeps playing, people think they're hilarious.
Yeah, like
It
me.
is funny.
It
It's
was
just-
like the music.
now it is
Yeah.
not.
I like the music.
Oh,
That's
kind
why-
of funny.
Help me!
My game
I
music
will say
bad.
the first time that happened, I got scared.
You don't have to be such a killjoy. Don't worry about it. If you don't like it,
I'm
that's
not being a
cool.
killjoy. I'm just trying to keep things, you know,
Yes.
people don't die. You don't play sex.
No one died. I made sure of it.
Perceptor, please percept this room, see if there's a portal in there.
There's not seem to be a trap in the entrance.
Since we're here, we should do Earth.
Let's do the middle room so we can at least percept it. Or over.
We're gonna do Earth first.
Alright,
Go ahead and just do Earth first.
hold on. I got 3 on me.
Tanks, make sure to pull off any stragglers that do
Pull
come.
them out.
Seems
Pull them out.
that's clear.
Fine.
Trap wise.
Any new tanks. If you pull an enemy and then move behind the wall, they will come out of the room to hit you.
It's that kind of.
Alright, please pull more. I have DE ticking.
Please pull more, he says.
You doing it?
Actually, wait, this room has no traps. I can just walk in here.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I have 2 on me.
Wait until the tanks do establish aggro DPS before you start attacking the Maguses.
Well, you guys have fun.
Are you doing the oh, you're doing the jump puzzle again.
I'm not. It's not a puzzle.
As we see you jumping in the background.
I'm not doing anything.
There should be one right inside of both of them.
Okay, there's one near the edge. Well, not near the entrance. There should be one in lightning, and I didn't see any in wind.
It could be a. Let's go lightning first then.
Stupid.
Well, look what
I
I've done.
think there's a trap over here in the
Okay.
corner.
Not for me.
Let's do wind first. Tanks, go ahead and start pulling wind. Please wait until the tanks do take them out. There are traps in that room.
Oh, now I sense it. Now I sense it. It wasn't working for me earlier.
Probably in that back corner.
Not having weapon tanking is actually winning people.
It's fun though.
Yeah, living on the edge.
Living on a prayer.
Go ahead and keep pulling up these. There's three.
One left in
Pull
here.
them
One
out.
left in here.
Pull them out.
There's still one ad in that room. DPS do not go inside.
Do not enter the room. Please.
Perceptors are in here.
Besides Perceptors.
Oh, they got pulled. They got pulled.
Taicho picked it up. Don't worry. That was the tank.
Trap has been found.
Anything else?
Not that I see.
Alright, we're gonna start pulling
I
the
sent
lightning
another
room
trap.
next.
In wind?
It's
No, that's
it's
the
probably
next room.
through the wall. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's through the wall in here.
Yeah.
Alright, pulling lightning.
I know for a
Start
fact
pulling
there's
lightning,
one.
please.
Yeah, careful, careful.
I got you on me.
Again, gentle reminder: DPS should not be in this room. There are
Oh,
still traps in this
Okay,
room.
that works. I blew up the trap.
Oh, did you face pull it?
Everything seems to be out here.
Alright. Watch out for the AoEs.
Many AoEs.
DDR time.
Oh, I'm gonna find the trap, and all of a sudden hear an explosion.
Here's a little tip for percepting. I would recommend not to, well, it's better to try inch your way through and maybe try walking squares.
It was me who walked
Yeah,
in
yeah,
and
they
the
did it
trap.
on purpose.
Oh, Momo did.
Yeah,
There's a death.
it wasn't an accidental one. That was purposeful.
We have one death.
Oh,
I can
Oh,
We
see
have one death?
less.
Alright, so our Sriba will be sacrificing. All of
Should
the
we
healers,
pull
please
it
move
or
on.
is it too far?
One in water.
Um,
Do you
There's a trap
sense
on the
anything
other
in there,
side.
Icarus?
There's one on the other side of this
there's
wall.
one, there's
There's two.
one in each.
Check, scan in the middle of the room if you sense anything, it's in here.
There's another death.
Yeah, this has this one.
Nope, it's in the ice
Yeah.
room.
Where's
Alright.
the
There's
other?
one in there's one in water and ice.
alright, I'm pulling ice first then.
Okay.
There's one what in water?
Got one.
Just one. Up,
Tanks,
two
go
in the pole,
ahead,
two in the
get
pole.
more than one.
Is that all of them? That's all of them.
There's only three.
It should
Oh,
be.
there it is, there it is. Oh, there's two in here.
So there are two traps in these rooms. Perceptors, be careful. There are two
I
traps.
found a
in-
portal.
Thank you. Alright. We
that's
are not going to be clearing the water room. Wait until these ads are dead before you guys start heading in. Kill these first. The people who died were sacrificed already by our Sriba. Thank you again, our Sriba. So please go ahead and take the portal. Be careful of the traps. They are AoE.
And they hurt.
Go ahead. I'll wait until everybody gets into the portal. There is a chest once you enter the next room through the portal to your right. So make sure to head to the right and grab your chest. Again, those are individual.
I'm out of hot chocolate.
Don't go too far without a tank because there is a ghost that flies around.
It's fine, I'm here.
Alright, I will be dictating the pulls, so please keep the comms clear while I do dictate the pulls.
The trap is nearby.
Alright, please, Perceptor, have Taicho. Taicho Grammar will be the tank assigned to the Perceptors again. So, Perceptors, you can go ahead and start looking for your trap. In the meantime, everyone else is going to start burning down these ads. We're going to first pull the. Let's pull the ghost first, actually. Get that out of the way. So, tanks, go ahead and start pulling the ghost. All tanks should have their tank stances on and be in defensive to pick up any stragglers if they do get pulled. Be extra careful, Perceptors.
I think it's close to the enemies.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's probably on top of the tome.
Alright, go ahead and start pulling the Viking. This is connected to, I think, 2 other ads. Yep. So, tanks, please pick up the book and the other Viking. There it is. Trap is close to us. Be careful. Alright, go ahead and pull the tome next. Actually, the frog is right there as well, so...
Lightning Lead will be AFK for a little bit. I just had a red alert in my server room, so I need to
No
go
problem.
serve it.
That takes priority.
Gotcha.
It's too hot in there.
Just take off all your clothes.
I am getting so hot.
No one else knows that song? Alright.
Calca
Alright,
has
let's
some creeps. Please
kill the
pick up.
Calcabrina. Stay away from the trap.
Or walk into it.
Hey, that's my trap. Why would you
Why?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How did I know you would react? How did I know?
Can't believe you, soft boy.
Can't believe you, Kiwi.
Seems to be and it leaves.
Party leads, can I ask you something once we are done with the rooms?
Yeah.
You might know what I'm gonna ask.
Is it
What?
going to AV?
You want to vote Dana out, don't you?
Possibly going to AV.
I knew it.
I just wanted to ask and do a very thorough check, as in gear checks.
Nice.
I'm gonna start doing that now.
Run.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Little
You
Monster
do not
dictate
have the damage for AV.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry,
I don't
you do
think so.
not.
Alright,
You
that's
do not
fine.
possess the damage. I burnt everything I had on Raiden, and even then we almost made it to the second.
What were you gonna say?
We
I'm
do
gonna
not
let
have
you
the
dictate
damage.
the room clears. I'm gonna go ahead and have the Perceptor start looking for traps, so Little Monster will be dictating clearing the hallway. Alright, in the meantime, I'd like the Perceptors to go ahead and start looking for the traps. Side note, be careful once you are approaching the traps. These are touching the portal, and it can be directly in front of it, so just be careful.
I'm grabbing a
Take
second
a look
dose.
at the wind.
But yeah, no AV. I did not bring any logos.
Yes,
First two traps
first
are
trap,
found.
Trap and wind's found. I'll take lightning next.
I mean, if you send down 8 of us who are really wee strong.
Oh, whoa!
No.
Right in front of me. Okay, that's scary.
Yeah, be extra careful about the traps in these rooms, since they are very big, and they can be in front of the portals. But the traps are always touching the portals.
Did I hear explosion?
I did hear an explosion. Is
I'll
that a
take
death?
fire next.
No. Momo. This is fucking Toby.
Alright, everyone. Are you gonna be reflecting again, Toby?
No. I
Okay.
brought chains for Raiden, and seeing Raiden's, we do not have the damage to do it. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not doing AV. I'm taking a look at the gear checks right now, just in case, but as safe as I feel, I don't think we should do AV. If you had to burn, if you had to burn an entire tray for AV, then we're.
Well, he burned entire.
I'm sorry for Raiden, yeah. All right, everyone, go ahead and head to your elemental rooms.
Kind of three. I burnt 4 plates.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's not good.
For Raiden?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. I do not recommend going to AV now. As much as I want to, I wouldn't.
Here.
Not a lot of people brought the logos for V either.
Yeah, I did not expect to go to AV, so I didn't bring any.
What do you need for AV?
Damage.
Well, fair enough.
Damage,
gear.
because AV's and rage timer is 7 minutes and 10 seconds. If you fail, we're all dead.
It's a joke if you have damage. It's not a joke if you don't have damage.
I respect your opinion that it's a joke, but if we are under geared and we did not kill Raiden fast enough with one person doing as much damage as they can, we are not going to AV.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna pull a word out of my ass. A veteran recommendation: don't do AV.
Yep.
We are not
Yeah.
doing AV.
We're not doing AV.
You're not doing AV.
Alright, parties, please do ready checks.
Oh, hey, Momo, you walked into the trap here.
Yeah, I ate the trap. You're good.
I almost stepped forward and fucking my life flashed before my eyes.
Don't worry.
Support that is coming up, right?
Yes, support is indeed coming out. Reminder to all tanks. Tank
Well-
stances must be on. Defensive magia must be on as well.
If everyone is whoa, English. If everyone are in their rooms, tanks to make sure you are in tank stance and in your respective defensive element for your room. After doing so, please step into your portal. We're awaiting Soft Boy's team to step in last.
Do not put
Get out.
regen on the tank. Do
Yes,
not
no
attack
regen.
enemies until aggro is fully established.
God, you guys are growing up. I can just retire, like legit.
You just joined A6. You can't retire. What the fuck?
Good point.
Hey guys, I'm new to A6. Goodbye.
It's nice to meet you. I have to go.
All right, so I see
I'm done.
these parties are ready. I don't see ice.
Give me 1 second, sorry.
Don't worry, I'm here for the Pope until love now.
Yeah,
it was
Toby,
ready. Yeah, ice is ready.
If you were
And I also have like.
Theo would pin you.
Yeah,
Theo would
probably.
hunt me down.
Ice ready? Can I get a ready check for water, please?
Water is good. I didn't say that.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Good too.
All right, everyone is ready. So
Hold on, lightning ready check. Yeah, lightning is ready.
all tanks except for Taicho Gremory, please step into your portals. I will be the last room to have a tank step in the portal. Gentle reminder, let the tank establish aggro first. These adds do hit very hard, so be extra careful. Feel free to use your LB2s on these adds as well. We are not going to AV, so you can burn these down with your LBs. Alright, if all tanks are in their portals, Taicho, go ahead and step into the portal. Please let the tank establish aggro first. After this, we are going down to the support fate.
Oh yes, you broke that one.
Alright, go ahead.
There you go.
People in water, please do a soft spread.
Do we have logs for these? For the rating?
Unsure.
I've logged off the
That
rating
happened
if you
in my
want.
game.
Oh, thank you. I actually want to see it.
Sure.
I'm curious. Because someone said that I was stuck in DPS even though I did not chain the Socrates.
You're
You don't need to be chain DEing for
significantly
Philosophy.
high, mate.
At the Gunbreaker though.
Yes, you're below me.
So Momo, what exactly is your thing that you do? You use DE and what else?
Me,
Indomitability?
I open up with Focus D, 16-16. From
If you
there
would
on,
like
I
to
switch plate before my DE ends into Martialist DE and keep it going from there, repeating the process over and over again to not let my DE run out.
Correct.
I see.
The rest
Meaning
of
that my healer has to constantly keep me up because I'm taking 16 stack ticks over the span
Yeah.
of 3
If
minutes.
this is your second time in BA, I don't expect you guys to be using DE just yet. Please get comfortable with your main class and your main damage
Lightning,
levels
return
first
out.
before doing and dipping into DE.
Water
DE is
return
not
out.
something that you can do by yourself. It's something that requires a really experienced healer. Just a little word of warning for those who are interested in DE.
Ice, you can return now.
Keep your hands off Winsome.
Alright, Wind, go ahead and return now.
I will buy
Fuck!
it.
I left! I didn't return.
Oh, you left the instance.
Yeah.
Wait, who left? Wait, who left?
Just come back in.
Memora.
It might still be open.
Try coming back.
It's not. I had a friend try to get back in and it's locked.
Oh, is it locked? Oh boy.
No! Oh
Shit.
Not good.
Oh well. It's just
Good work,
30%.
guys.
30%, it's not bad.
Well,
Thank you again for coming to Lydius Solis' run. He's the host
Sorry
of this
for
run.
not doing AV there. If we had killed him before the Exo Flares, we could have gone AV and I'd happily do explanations
Yeah.
and pull-outs for it.
I didn't
no
say we
problem.
were going to. I said I would ask. And
Yeah,
people
no,
said no,
but,
they were not going.
The moment I heard the AV mentioning, I was just a straight up. They don't
Because
actually
yeah, we
time
only
it.
had one person like smashing trays for that. He had to smash 4 trays. He smashed 4 trays to ride it.
As much as I wanted to go to AV, it was not happening for sure.
I'm playing fucking Black Mage. I do not want to go to AV.
Oh yeah, of course.
Having to move a lot.
Alright, so again, thank you all for coming. This is an A12 run. Also, we have A6 members in here as well. So if you do see the A6 or the A12 tag, just know that we are here to help you guys always. If you have any questions regarding your class, if you have any questions regarding BA, how to better, better optimize certain things in logograms, feel free to ask us, approach us. We are very friendly, most of us.
What the fuck?
So, I'm not. I didn't say it was you. What the fuck?
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Alright, how about we do a run that's just purely Black Mage?
Oh my god.
No.
No.
There's
No,
already
we-
been plans of experimental runs. We're planning to bring in 48 healers, preferably
Right.
white mages, followed up by support carrying 8 tanks.
Now that is viable.
That is very, very viable.
This
to be
run
honest.
will be hosted by my wife, Eden Volterra.
If you guys want to know how viable it is, we've had a Dragoon tank AV, we've had a Astrologian tank art, and a Wayne. So this is very possible. But yeah, keep an eye out for those kinds of runs. We will be posting a lot of runs during the week. Expect to see clear runs from A12. Expect to also see frags and progs from A12 as well. Party leaders, let me know when everyone is here.
Waiting on 2 for water.
Doing a ready check.
All of lightning is here. Don't need to do a ready check.
All of wind is here.
All of ice is here as well.
Thank you all again for coming. If you guys do have requests for certain runs or ideas, feel free to ask us. If you
quick thing,
have questions.
spell.
Oh yeah, important. Does anybody have this spell?
No.
Funny. You're hilarious.
Just
All
kill
right.
it. Just kill
So yeah, if we don't have the spell, we just have to kill it a lot faster than it kills us.
Does this
Ice
mean we
is
need?
ready.
So just we need to work out a DP this shit.
If you want to do it, go ahead.
I did lose the healer.
I will let you guys know when there is another run coming up. Look forward to impromptu runs led by me, and look forward to frag runs, prog runs, and clear runs led by Lydius. We also have another new member leading. Akira Chamelot will also be leading for A12 as well. So if you see Akira's runs during the day, feel free to stop by and say hi to her and join her runs. And also look out for Heal Attack. If you're Australian or live in a very different time zone, Heal Attack will be hosting the Australian and later time zone runs for us too.
I like how I'm 6 hours ahead of majority of America, and Australia's 12 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, Momo's
weird.
He lives
I'm
in BA.
Norwegian,
Yeah.
and
he
I
lives-
breathe BA. You need me. I am always around and reachable.
That doesn't sound healthy, breathing BA, man.
All
Listen,
right.
Listen, what else am I
Everyone's
gonna breathe? Water? Savage? Tea?
Tea? Hey, tea is good.
I solo heal Tea and Chaos as an Astrologian. I'm
You
not
solo
going
heal
back.
Tea?
Fuck that.
Alright.
It's not fun
Oh my god.
anymore.
Is everyone
I'm
cool?
stuck at liquid.
Ice is ready.
Is everyone all right? How's everyone feeling? Y'all are good? All right, cool.
No, hold on.
Earth is ready.
Are we gonna breathe Among Us later?
No.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down for Among Us,
I
lads.
can play Among
I wanna
Us.
play.
Oh, I'm late.
Yeah, let's play Among Us.
Yeah.
Nut.
No.
Nut.
Oh, these things are melting fast. Tristana is gonna die instantly.
Better hit it.
Nut.
That's the fucking best button ever.
Why would she all the way over there?
Why is she all the way over there?
Don't question it.
All right, let's
Just
get
think
this
about
over with.
that.
Uh-oh. Mechanic, do the thing.
Who cares?
Just kill it with fire.
Thank you for the run.
Thanks for the run.
Yeah. Thanks for the run, everybody. Thanks, people.
You guys did fantastic. Again, thank you all for coming. Feel free to join us whenever we host these runs. We are hosting pretty late, but at the same time, we will also be hosting in the afternoon for those who are available.
2 a.m. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 8 a.m. for me.
Why are
And
you
for
up?
those of you whose first time it is in BA, welcome to the BA community and welcome to your first time in BA. I hope you enjoyed it. You have 2 more bosses to see.
Those of you who have
Why am
done
I
2
up?
frag runs,
We've
you
just been over
have-
this. I live in BA.
If you
Fair.
just did 2 frag runs, you have enough frags to get a piece of gear. So
How many frag runs?
if you just did 2 of them, which was the
You
one
can literally, if you're very confused about how many frags you need, you can always just go check with them with the vendor themselves, and they'll tell you how many you need.
It's always 21 for the hat, gloves, and boots, and it's always 35 for the legs and body.
can
But
get
you
a
should never
piece.
buy the body.
Always go, like, any chance you get to upgrade any gear, the least amount you can possibly, just go for it. Don't hold off for any other piece of gear. Just upgrade the first one you can. Period.
What I would recommend would be upgrading the gloves and the boots first, and then the legs last.
Because they're the least amount. So always go for the least.
If you're a caster, I would recommend
Caster, gloves.
Yeah, caster's gloves and boots. If you're a melee or a range DP, a range physical, I would recommend doing the hats, gloves, and boots before you do the legs.
the chest piece is
Got my
pretty much
first
not
hat.
needed.
That was definitely fun.
that was
though.
really fun.
Yeah.
I did all 3 fucking frag runs. That was awesome.
If you guys are new to the BA community, trust me, you're going to be seeing a lot of people all the time. Like, there's very specific people that you see in the BA community that you'll always see over and over again.